Hey Rich. Okay, I'm going to give you a quick introduction of the game, the important parts anyway. First thing let's go through is go to the schedule, okay? You'll see the schedule. These are all the games, okay? Game one, um, and this is pretty much what it's strictly run on, you know. Um, you'll notice there's some blank spots or some of the names have NA, okay, uh, in the slot. Okay, so in that case, what you need to do is go to the Major League, baseball. Go to this link here, and from here you can go to and find the correct person that's supposed to go in that slot. Okay, if you need some help figuring that out, I can tell you how to do that anyway. Um, you really don't want to touch anything in here. The only time you might want to say that there might be a case where in a National League game you want to bat for, let's say, the pitcher and do a double switch, like maybe let the pitcher be, in the eighth position, the catcher be in the ninth. Well, you have to go to the schedule and at that game change the position from, let's say that this guy here, let's say this is a pitcher here, right there, and there's a P instead of a. All right, let's talk about, okay, Gaylord Perry, and you wanna do a double switch. So you put the pitcher right there, put a P there, and put an SS there, and then you'll be able to, it'll work that way, okay? Um, let's see, as far as that, there you go. Okay, anything, I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I need to tell you about that. I think that's about it. You can fill these in, manually, like I said, the blank ones. And don't forget, if it's a NL, that you have to fill in both the pitcher and his batting position too. Okay, so let's see. Let's check out what case it is. Okay, so it's the home team guy. It has Bob Force there. I wonder why it didn't show up on the thing there. Should have. Oh well. Anyway, you can fix it. If it's over there, go ahead and put that name in there. Um, what else? You'll see some that are, like 2 times in a row, but that's because they have a double header. So like this one here, there's a double header on the 9th between Montreal and New York and so on. I figure you can understand that. Okay, let's go to the ballparks. Ballparks again, I think I showed you that before. You don't have to worry about any of these. And those are indicated right up here, okay? So if it say that the his comes up with a 4 for Abbott, and that's where you would check it, either wheelhouse, the number with automatic, okay, even though it shows up there, it'll take into account those numbers, wheelhouse, or to say IP, one or the other. Okay, all right, let's see, lineups. This is where you load the lineups in, okay, and you just change to the game you want to play. Okay, let's go right there, do F9, and that'll put the 2 teams, okay. Then to load the lineup into the lineup card, lineups, all you have to do is, once you do that, you're just going to click that button there, and it'll send you to the home team. Okay, and this is the lineup here with all the extra players and things like that. And this is where you're going to be making pitching changes and substitute players also. I'll show you about that. So all you're going to do at the beginning is just check sure there's no 2 people playing second base or whatever. It should be all fixed. Then you go to the visitor and do the same thing. Just check it. It's good, all good. Okay. If you click this button here, it'll send it to that team's stat sheet. Okay, Houston right there. Then you go back to play game or whatever. All right. Where are we at here? Let's go back to the lineups again. We did that already. The lineup. Okay, what else we got to tell you? Okay, all these ones, that means they're in the game. They have played in the game. Okay, that's what it's saying. That's all it means. You don't have to worry about anything. There's the pitcher's fatigue things right there. These are the saves that pitcher accumulated during the season. Let's go to the home. Like Doug Bear had 28 saves, and he's a short reliever. Okay, the reason that this NA is because some teams don't have that many pitchers, as Cincinnati did. These are pitcher spots, and the batters take them. You see the ones with the asterisks by them? That means they're ineligible to play. They're on injured reserve or something like that. As far as that is concerned, what you'll need to do is get that program I was telling you about. I don't know if I can be able to show it to you right now, because a lot of times this recorder, I'll show it to you next time, this recording device will just give you a black screen, so don't want to do that. Okay, then once you get the lineups good, go to the view score sheet here, and you have to hit the reset game, because as you can notice, this is not the Houston Astros against Cincinnati, so we have to, once you hit the reset game button, it'll fix everything, and you can go back to the score sheet and see, okay, yeah, it did. Okay, so you're all set to play now. Okay, one more thing I'm going to show you. Well, I'll show you in a minute. Go to the SOM game, and see up here on the upper right there, it just says runs. Well, if you hit one space, it'll show the whole thing, hits and errors. So I don't know why I can't get it to, when I go back, it either goes too far or it doesn't go far enough. So that's why you have to hit the right button. All right, so before the game starts, you need to make sure that the pitchers have the correct number, and for receiver, it's a 7. Just put that in there over here until the Houston comes out to field. This number's not going to be correct. So what you can do is, just what I usually do at the beginning is go to the visitor lineup, go right here, and this is their fatigue right there. So that's what would go in that spot there that we just saw. So you'll type an 8 in there. So both of those guys are good to go. All right. So Richard and Seaver. Make sure it's on starters. Okay. And here's the screen here on the fatigue screen. Okay, right there. All right. Now, what else can I tell you right now? I don't want to start a game yet. I will in a few minutes. We're already 8 minutes into it, and I don't want to go too much longer than that for now. So listen, I'll get back to you in a little while on how to play now, okay? But I'll tell you what. I'll go ahead and go through one inning, okay? All right. So to roll the dice, all you do is just right up here. You'll see there's a macro right there. You can see that. So what you need to do is just click any place within there. That'll change the number. So 7 is patient, and the percentage dice is 0-1, so he gets a walk. So just click on walk, and you see him put him on there on first base. Okay, Cabell's up. If you want to see if he wants a steal, okay, just click his name down here, and his is fair. So 60-99, not too good against Johnny Bench. Because you can see C2 right there. So he's a C stealer. Bench got a 2 arm, so you can see it's C2 here. So you don't want to do it. All right, so Cabell's up. So 12 is in play. 16, that's a single. All right, so what you need to do if you get a single amount of base, make sure the correct base situation is right there. That does not automatically change. You have to do it. So 1, then you do a single there, and this tells you what happens. Okay, so the runner goes to 1 base and choice. So the hit was to left field, okay? So the runner on first was an 8. Do you want him to try to go to third base? If you do, then you'll click on his name right there. Click on the fielder right there. and you can see, okay, what's the thing, if it's greater, okay, so these are the two numbers, 8 and 7. I don't know why that didn't fix, so let's see. Oh, I see, okay, because one number is greater than 1 and the other is less than or equal, so that's where you have to get the number 45, and that's where it comes to. So pool got thrown out, so all you have to do is just go runner out, and pool will be out, men on first, and you'll see that Griffey gets the assist. No, Foster gets the assist in left field. I don't know what had that. Gets the assist. Okay, so you got a man on first base again with one down. Let's see, and I want to show you the view, the play-by-play. Here's everything that happens. Thrown out by left field. There it is. Okay. All right. So then we go on. All right. Click this button again. Well, again, you want to look. There's Cabell. Click his name there. It'll show up here. He's normal, 43 to 99. So you have to decide if you want to try to have him steal or not. I mean, it's a pretty good case, but we won't this time. So Daniel's up. Click that button. 835 should be a strikeout. And it is, barely is, because it's right-handed. All right, so strikeout. I think I'm going to go ahead and try to steal Cabell. So to do that, click his name, click the base you're going to steal, and do stolen base attempt. So anything over 43 is a stolen base. So it's a 26, so he's out. Yep. So I guess you don't run on Johnny Bench, do you? Anyway, so do that. To do that, you do caught stealing. If you'd have made it just A, that's stolen base. If this A here, if it's in an A, it means attempt. If it says H, that means hold. And if it says PJ, that means poor jump. So in this case, he got caught stealing. So that's third out. So just click the 3 outs button and it'll switch over. Anyway, I think that's enough for the moment. So you take a look at it, play around with it, and I'll get back to you, okay? Maybe email me, and let's see how it's going.